Wow, I was embarrassed and I was muted. Okie dokie. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to stream. Hopefully, you guys are having a lovely start of your weekend. Hopefully the weekend is treating you nice, and hopefully you had a nice week as well. So, welcome back to stream here today. It's been ages since I've streamed Final Fantasy. It's been ages since I've streamed 14, so well, damn, okay. It's been ages since I streamed 14, so why not today? But yeah, I hope you guys are all having a lovely week. It finally cooled down a little bit over here, so today was much cooler, thankfully. But it's still pretty hot because, it's summer. You know what? I'm just gonna keep all this on there. It's still pretty hot since it's summer, so please be for sure to take care of yourselves and don't, worry too much. What the? Where'd my desktop audio go? Okay, one second. We gotta fix this. No, not that. Okay, let's try this. Okay, there's the audio. Sorry about that. OBS decided that it was going to not play the proper audio. But yeah, I hope you guys are all having a lovely day, morning. Oh my goodness. It's been such a boring week for me at work because work is pretty boring lately, but we hanging in there. Let's see. Oh, I can sell this for a pretty penny. Work's been pretty boring for me, so. But today we're gonna be doing mostly dailies and stuff like that because. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna be doing mostly dailies and stuff because I need to catch up. I actually haven't played all day, actually. So we're gonna be doing dailies first things first things. But in case anyone's wondering, I have already cleared the 7.3 story and everything. So I already did the MSQ on my own time, and then I also did the new Alliance raid already. Admittedly, today is just gonna be mainly me doing some dailies and stuff. Also, maybe Pentameldon. I don't know. See, I don't want to do any crafting. I think I still have a bunch of. Do I have a bunch of collectibles still? Yes, I do. I still have a bunch of collectibles. But I don't think I'm going to be doing any main crafting today. I don't think I'm going to be doing any Pentameldon today. I am someone who does craft in endgame, so I have to pentameld. But hey, at least this is the last pentameld we have to do until, like, the next game, at least. But honestly, pentameldon's never fun. Okay, so this is the new crafter gear that's like up and about now. The crested. Oh, and it's expensive, just as I expected. To be fair, I don't need to get it right away. Hi, Demir. Welcome in. Hello, hello. To be fair, I don't need to get the crafted gear right away because we got so much time, But it is pretty expensive, yeah. But we do have so much time, though. Did they drop? Oh wait, they dropped new earrings as well. Crafting? Oh, I'm talking about in Final Fantasy XIV. There's crafting in the game, So like crafting items. Oh, I meant to rule at top. So like crafting items and stuff like that. And so in Final Fantasy XIV, if you want to craft the high level items and stuff, you have to like get like good gear, and then you have to pentameld these special little things called materia in order for the stats to be higher so that you can hit the stats needed to craft that high level stuff. And the reason why you want to craft that high level stuff is because you can sell it for lots and lots of money. So yeah, that's the main reason. You can sell it for like lots and lots of money. And who doesn't like money? Actually, you do mine in this game, though. Funny enough, you can mine. You do mine in Final Fantasy. It's one of the gathering classes. So you have botanist, you have miner, and then you have fisher. So you actually do mine in this game. Of course, craft. So that is a bit of a pun. Hi, hey, long time no see. How's it going? Hey, hey. Life treating you. But yeah, oh man, I got a Penameld all over again. Penameldin is, I don't know if I want to do that on stream. Do I want you guys to see me Penameldin at my lowest point? If you don't know what I mean by that, basically with Pentameldin, as you meld more and more things onto your gear, the chances of it actually succeeding are lower, meaning that you have to basically destroy a bunch of the stuff that a bunch of material that you've worked hard to collect in order to get it to stick. And it's really painful sometimes. I'm playing Kingdom Come 2. Oh, okay. Kingdom Come 2. Is that like a mobile game? Or am I just getting it mixed up with like every other mobile game out there? But yeah, Penameldin definitely makes you cry. I only Penameld crafting gear though. People have to Penameld for like their combat gear too. I feel sorry for them. I don't do that for combat gear. People only really do that if you want to do like the high level raids, but I don't do high level raiding. It's too boring for me. Too boring. Also, I get frustrated really easily, and like having to die to the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. No, thank you. It's really frustrating. I have to give it to people who do high level raiding and like MMOs because I can't. I get frustrated. I can't do it. I get too frustrated. I get too frustrated with knights and kings. Oh, okay. I was just saying because it sounds familiar. Because, like, you know how they have, like, all of those, like, mobile games or whatever? They're, like, called idle games where you're, like, building a kingdom or something. I don't know. I get, like, so many ads for them or whatever. So that's what it honestly reminded me of, the name. But, like, they all have such similar names, like Age of Kingdoms or Age of War or War of Kingdoms or, I don't know, Kingdom Wars. Like, they all have such similar names to each other that they all just kind of blend in for me. Get rid of you. But yeah, I don't really play those games myself. No, the game that I've been playing lately has been Uma Musume. That has been my go-to game lately. It's honestly such a fun game. I thought that I wouldn't like it because I don't really like roguelikes or anything like that. But I guess having cute horse girls really does motivate you. You know? And I'm happy because I finally won a career with one of my favorite characters, so that's good. But I'm still trying to win a career with Goldshift. Gosh damn it, that was one fickle horse. And I come so close too. That's the frustrating part. Like, I feel like I would be more happier if I like failed early on, but I don't. I like get right up until the end and then I fail there. I'm like, damn it. So frustrating. Oh, I see. Admittedly, I've never heard of the game, so I'm not sure how it works, but I'm glad that you're having fun. Yeah, this dungeon's gonna take forever. But I guess this person's pretty new, so they want to do slow pulls. They want to do small pulls, I guess. Fair enough. Fair enough. We also gotta do some PvP later. I want the PvP rewards as well. So we gotta do some frontline later too. Probably not. Probably not, but I'm glad you're having fun. I mean, old-timey stuff is fun, but I guess it just depends on how it is. It's like RPG, like what style. It just depends on what style of gameplay, you know? Depends on what the style of gameplay is. Like, is it an RPG? Is it a platformer? Is it turn-based? Well, no, RPG is gonna be old. You see. So it's a like action, is it platformer, is it turn-based, you know? Those sort of things are what I usually consider when I'm looking at new games to play. Though I don't think any games lately have caught my eye. Or maybe they just haven't caught my eye yet and I'm just waiting till the next Steam sale. The next one is going to be the Steam Autumn sale. It's an RPG and adventure. Oh, okay. RPG and adventure sounds cool. First person? Oh man. I'm not too much of a fan of first person games, I'll admit. I don't know why, but for some odd reason, the first person view makes me dizzy. It's really weird. Like, did I ever tell you guys that I tried playing Overwatch once? I tried playing Overwatch once and I couldn't get past the tutorial because I got dizzy. Like, I literally got dizzy in the tutorial and I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess this game isn't for me. First person can, like, really make me dizzy, man. I don't know why. Especially if it's like a game where you gotta be constantly moving all over the goddamn place, which is like what Overwatch is, you know? Because in Overwatch or FPS games, right, you have to constantly be moving and dodging all different things and stuff. But that just makes me really fucking dizzy. So I usually just stick to third person instead. Those games are a bit better. You live life in first person. Okay. Yes, we live life in first person, but like, life does not make me dizzy. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm glad it doesn't. That would be a miserable way to live if I had to look everywhere and I would get dizzy. I can handle, obviously, my life being in first person. But video games, first person just makes me dizzy. I don't know why, but it just makes me very, very dizzy. Not fun. So, I prefer my third-person games instead. I get what you mean. Oh no, I can tell you're joking. I mean, it is kind of funny to think about, though. We live our life in first person, but... yeah, it just makes me dizzy. I wish it wouldn't, though, you know. Because some games actually look quite fun. But... I don't enjoy playing them because it's so, you know. But they make me dizzy, so I can't really enjoy playing. It's a shame. Oh, wait. Come on, guys, you gotta kill this thing. So it doesn't feast on it. Or I just killed it, so it's feast on it, but okay. Sword fight. Wait, drunken driving? You're not drinking while driving, are you? That's dangerous. Alright, that was the second boss, so we should be brought back up to the... Alright, finally made it to here. Middle of the fight. Oh, like you're drunk and driving? Well, I guess if it makes you dizzy enough, you know. Yeah, I guess if it makes you dizzy enough, that makes sense. But I have good news, guys. Next week, I have all of next week off. I finally have PTO again, so I took a bunch of days off next week. Well, actually, it works out pretty well because Monday's a holiday here, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, my school is closed for like summer holidays or whatever. And then I took off the afternoon of Thursday and then all of Friday. I have a week off. I'm just gonna absolutely relax and do nothing. Well, maybe do streams and stuff, but like no work. Well, not that I have work, but I don't have to get up early. Yay. I'm excited, man. Horse? Somebody say Hans? Oh my gosh, guys, did you hear? For those who play Uma Musume, the horse, Grass Wonder, IRL horse, died today. Passed away. Oh, poor horse. I'm so sad because I just saw like a tweet the other day talking about how fat it was. And it was really funny to me. But the horse passed away. It was a 30-year-old horse though, so I guess it lived a life full, I think. I don't know. I don't know what the average age for a horse is. Yeah, I don't know what the average age for a horse is, but the poor thing, it died. Oh, Grass Wonder. May you rest in peace. Ew, I don't know the pronouns for this horse. I forgot whether the horse is a guy or a girl, but apparently it was a very, well horse. It never lost a race. It had a good run. It never lost a race before it retired. "25 to 30 years? Oh, really? Okay, well then that horse lived a full life. Because he was 30 when he passed away. Okay, well that's good then at least. He was 30 years old when he passed, so that's a full life. Can't really complain. You lived a full life, you know? Oh, but still. You lived a full life, I guess, if that's a pretty for a horse if it lived up to 30 years. But at least now, the legacy of the horse can live on still. I think that's the cool thing about Uma Musume, is that many horses have passed away, obviously, because, you know, horses aren't immortal. But the legacy of the horse can live on still through the game, which I think is pretty cool. I have to admit, I'm not really one for horse racing. To be honest, the only horse racing I had heard of before was like the Kentucky Derby, I guess. And I hadn't really heard of horses. But you know what I did hear of? Okay, this sounds like really crazy. But if you don't know, I really love to watch Netflix documentaries. You know, Netflix has so many good documentaries on so many different things. They have documentaries about true crime, business, history, all sorts of things, you know? And it's really interesting. Can somebody get the bomb off? Jeez. And it's really interesting to watch, you know? And so I was watching this one documentary. There's a series on Netflix, a documentary series, that's usually about sports, right? And it usually talks about, you know, sports controversies and stuff. Really, really interesting. Really interesting to watch. And so I watched this one Netflix documentary, right, about horses. And it was about this guy who would help people commit insurance fraud. And you want to know how? Basically, they would hire him to kill their horses. Like, pretty much he would go in, he would like, I think it was like they would give the horses like some sort of drug or whatever so that it would look like it was a natural death or whatever, you know? So that it would look like it was like a natural death or something, but it wasn't. Like the horse didn't die naturally, but the horse was killed. But they hired this guy to come in and like kill their horses for them so that way they could do insurance fraud and like get money for the horse. And I was just like, I had no clue that this idea happened. And you want to know the people doing this? It wasn't poor people. It was rich people doing this. Because, you know, rich people are like the only ones that are like, you know, rich enough to own horses or whatever. And I was just like, what? This is crazy. And it was like a whole underground thing, man. Like, he would have people contact him, call him up and everything to like be like, hey, can you kill my horse? You know? Like, it was crazy. I remember watching this documentary and I was just like, huh. Well, I guess, you know, if people really wanted to claim money on the horse, I guess. You know, but like they were essentially committed insurance fraud, you know. It's like when somebody kills somebody for like life insurance, you know. Like when somebody kills somebody for life insurance, girl, you gonna roll. When somebody kills someone for life insurance, you know, life insurance policy or whatever. And so I'm like, oh damn. But yeah, it was a crazy documentary to watch. Did not know that people did that. Good documentary. I forgot the name of it, but it was part of like the Untold series. Oh, if you're looking for a series to watch. Wow, look at all these things needing DPSs. Which one should we do? Let's do some leveling. Why not? Okay, of course we would get this one. Just... okay. Man, it's kind of crazy thinking about how they had to revamp so many old dungeons in A Realm Reborn, because these things, you know... This dungeon used to be annoying as fuck. It used to be like a fucking maze, man. It was annoying AF. It was like a fucking maze around here. And everyone would get it and you'd be so annoyed. You have to like pull up your map with it, honestly, because everyone would be like, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Like, if you remembered it enough, you could like remember it, but it's like an old dungeon, right? So if it's been a while since you've done it, you're just gonna be like annoyed and you're like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Cause like, what was it? I think you had to find like these certain items in order to like open a door. So it's just like, oh man. And like the first time you do the dungeon, right? It's kind of fun, right? You're like, oh, you have to find the items to open the door. But the problem is that once the dungeon becomes, you know, old or whatever, and then everyone else has to run it during their dailies, it just becomes very, very boring. And then before you know it, everyone's just like, get me the fuck out of here. Is there a treasure chest in here? No, and then everyone's just like, just get me the fuck out of here, man. Yeah, I remember what this dungeon used to look like before. Oh, I need to organize my glamour dresser. I need to organize my glamour plates. You know what? When are they gonna give us more glamour plates? I'm gonna be honest. Because, like, we used to have 15, and then they upped it to 20. But I'm gonna be honest. Yoshi P, 20 is not enough. I have fashion sense, okay? I need more glamour plates. I demand more. I have so many outfits to choose from. I just can't. You just can't give me 20. I need to have more. I need to have more than 20. Coco, hi. I'm feeling very good today. Thank you for asking. How's it hanging? I'm feeling much better. No stomach pain today. Thank God. I did sleep a lot of my day-to-day though, because I took today off. I took a day off of work today because my PTO finally renewed, so I was able to take a day off of work today. I did spend a lot of me sleeping. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the gift sub. Thank you, thank you. Hello and welcome in. I think you're a first timer as well. Thank you so much for the gift sub. I appreciate it. But I'm feeling much better. No stomach pain today, thank God. Though it does make me wonder now. Was it really food poisoning? I don't think it was. But then again, can they tell if something's food poisoning or not? Oh well. Definitely gonna be better at what I eat. But the thing is that the reason why I don't believe it was food poisoning is because I only had pizza the day before. Can you get food poisoning from pizza? What class am you? Right now, I'm a dancer. Dancer is my job right now. You know, I'm playing as a dancer. Right now, I'm playing as a dancer, but I'm usually a healer main. But I have all the jobs in this game leveled up to 100. But typically, I play healer, and then I like to play scholar. Though, but these days though, I haven't really been playing Scholar. I've been playing mostly White Mage because it's just like so brain dead. Easy for me. Scholar, I have to think. Like, it's a good class, don't get me wrong, but like, I just have to think when I use it. But typically I do like to heal, though the recently released class Pictomancer, I picked up Pictomancer when Dawntrail released, and I love it so much. I love being a Pictomancer. It is so much fun being able to paint and stuff. Coco and thinking. Hey! I don't mind thinking, okay? It's just sometimes you just don't want to think, okay? Sometimes you just want to turn the brain off. Which is also why I like Dancer, because I can kind of turn my brain off too. Sometimes you just don't want to think. You just want to play. And, like, yeah. Can you blame me? Can you blame a girl? Though I do need to choose a new thumbnail for my Final Fantasy streams because I'm no longer an Aura. Yeah, actually, rude. I do need to change my thumbnail because I'm no longer an Aura. I'm a Roth girl. As soon as Dawntrail came out, I was like, ooh, I have to change to a Roth girl. And I love it, actually. At first, I was like, oh no, we don't have hats. But then they finally were just like, we're adding hats. And I'm like, it's about time. But then I also realized I don't really care about a lot of hats. So I was just like, oh, I guess it's not that big of a deal for me anyway. But I love my Roth girl very much. I call her a snowcat because she's all white. Oh man, I remember how this fight used to be too. They really revamped it, huh? Honestly, I'm not complaining though because the old fight was ill. Is there a bunny girl species? There is a bunny girl. We do have bunny girls and bunny boys. That's the Viera. I used to be a Viera actually. When I finished A Realm Reborn, I used to be I first started as a Mikote, which is a cat girl. And then when I finished A Realm Reborn, I switched over to being a bunny girl, a Viera. And then when I finished... Okay, damn, you're loud. And then when I finished Shadowbringers, I decided to change to an Aura. And now that Dawntrail's released, I have changed to a Roth girl. Alright, just waiting for you to pull. Okay. But yes, there is a bunny girl species. Or to activate the bunny toggle, but you're not in the right model. No, I'm not. The reason why is because ever since Final Fantasy, ever since they upgraded the requirements, now that we have better graphics, it's more of a pull on my graphics card. And also because I use my graphics card a lot for my model for better tracking. So I told myself one day that I would get an iPhone for tracking, but I still haven't. So this is what we gotta do. If I were to get an iPhone, it would like really alleviate my the strain on my GPU. But I just have not. Let's do an alliance raid. But yeah, before I knew that people used to see. I know people use iPhone for better tracking and stuff, but honestly, now that I think about it, I think people honestly use it to also like release strain on your GPU. Dream tech girl issues. I know. I guess people also use a phone to like release the strain on their GPU, you know? Which makes sense. But I told myself I would get one and then I don't. And then I'm like, oh well. Cause like I don't need a fancy one. You just need like a used one or whatever. But even like a used like old ass iPhone XR, which has the AR kit, you know? Even those are still kind of on the pricey side. Which I'm like, why is this pricey? This phone is like 10 years old, isn't it? I don't know. Wait, no, it's not 10 years old. Sorry, I don't know how old the phone is. But I'm like, this is like several years old by now. You'd think it would be cheaper. Oh wait, I forgot the new Glamour released at the, There's new PvP gear. I gotta go pick that up. But there's also new stuff at the Golden Saucer. I need to also go pick that up. Let's see. Over here in the prize claim. No, not this. Though I suppose the Gambler's trench coat is kind of nice. But I always thought it looked ugly. Over here. Gown, smock. Ah, here we go. The Neo tunics. Wow, there's so many of them. So let's see. They got like an oversized. They got like a normal sized one. They have like the oversized ones. And then they got like a form-fitted one. Hi, Hugo. Welcome in. Wow, these are so many. I have enough MGP. I'm just gonna buy them all. I have so much MGP. I'm still waiting for them to add new mounts. I bought all the mounts I wanted from the casino. I never thought that I would, but I did. I have all the mounts that I want from the casino now. So. Okay, so they added new PvP gear, which is great because I have plenty of trophy crystals, you know? I have so many trophy crystals. Okay, so who do I go to? Right here, trophy crystal exchange. Here we go. Universal gear. Okay, so this was all the model gear. They add more. Oh my gosh, they did. Okay, let's see. So the model C1, C2. I already got all of those. Oh my gosh, they added caps. You know, I'm happy that I can wear this cap, but I kind of wish that my ears would poke through. You're saying so much that you have spent way too much time in this game. I have. You want to know my entire playtime? I can tell you. Let me see. Playtime. My total playtime on this game, and keep in mind this is all the hours added up, is 295 days, 23 hours, and 36 minutes. I don't know how many hours that equals, I guess. You have to like times 24 by 295, but whatever. Wait, what's this one? Ooh, I love this top. Okay. I like this top now. This is a nice top. Okay, I'm liking this top. I'm liking this top. Definitely getting the top. I don't know if I want to get that the kit though. See, my problem is with this is that why couldn't my ears be out, you know? Okay, what do the armlets look like? Oh, the armlets don't look bad. They look okay. I wonder what the armlets... The bottoms? Oh, the bottoms look cool. Okay, I'm feeling the bottoms. Look at those. The boots. The boots are just your typical normal combat boots. What about this one? Oh, this one's cute. This one's pink. Oh, I see. So they have different ones. So this one's pink. I'm guessing they have different dye channels. That's what I'm guessing. I want this one. Yeah, I'll buy the full, like, pink set. These are just fucking Tims. Okay, I'm gonna buy the full pink set. And then I'll buy the... Well, you know what? I have so many, don't I? Okay, and what about these? The Critical B2 Tour headset. A headset? Oh my gosh. I hate the damn ambulances. I know! It's crazy. But then until one's coming from you, you're just like, oh no. Oh my god, look at this top, guys. Oh my gosh, I love it! I love this top. Ooh, I like these shorts. How is the long boots? Oh my gosh! This is like a perfect set. So what does this one look like? Oh, okay, I see. So they have different ones for like different. Ooh, this tour jacket looks nice. Ooh, false nails. Okay. And these are cargo shorts. Ooh my gosh, I'm loving these. Okay, so I think I'm definitely gonna go for this tour top. Okay, I see. So they just probably gave you like different dye channels. That makes sense. Should I go for these shorts? I do like the shorts. Uh-oh, I'm all out of trophy crystals. I'm gonna have to play more PvP to get more trophy crystals now. Ooh, excuse me. I'm gonna have to play more PvP for the trophy crystals. Oh my gosh. If you're wondering how do you get trophy crystals, basically you play PvP, you get like series EXP, and then you get rank up awards from it. Oh wait, here's 1,000. There we go. Like that. Which ones do I want from these series? I don't really care about the... Well, the air cell looks kind of ugly, so I like kind of want it because it looks ugly that I like want it. Is that weird? It looks ugly enough that I want it. Boy, I do have to get the long boots, though. I gotta get these long boots. I can definitely make some cute glamours out of this. Ooh, I can't wait. And I got plenty of dye. You know I got those dyes on me. I got plenty of dye, too. Oh, I'm gonna make such cute glamours off of this. Alright, let's get to work. We got time because we have to wait for the queue to pop anyway, so we got time, probably. I mean, it'll probably like pop in the middle of us doing this or whatever, but that's okay. There we go. Alright, let me take out my dyes. How much dye I have? I got metallic pink dye. I have pearl white dye, gunmetal, purple. These are all usually my favorite dyes. These are what I usually use. Wait, why do I have metallic red? I don't even like the metallic red. Let me put that up for sale because I don't really need metallic red. Ah, my second favorite part in Final Fantasy XIV. It's the glam. The glam! Oh my goodness, you can have so much fun wearing clothes. I mean, people always tell you what's the real endgame. The endgame is this game, this glamour for me. I love it so much. I mean, come on, man. I need to look cute. Okay, so we're gonna first put this stuff. You know what to do if you want trophy crystals, but if you want a trophy wife, aw, you think I'm a trophy wife? Thank you. I consider that a compliment, to be honest. True end game. The real one's on that ERP is a true. Look, man. We can't really talk about the ERP. I've had my, honestly, well, I guess if I'm being honest, I've had my extensive. Well, I mean, I've had my extensive experiences with ERP. We'll just leave it at that, though. Unless you guys really want to get into it, I have an extensive history with ERP. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, can you really blame a girl? Can you blame a girl? I was working at home, completely. It was like during the pandemic. It wasn't during the pandemic, but it was like after. It was like after the real hardcore of the pandemic. I was working alone. I didn't really have a social life, you know? I worked from home. Again, yes, I can. Okay, well, I was working alone from home. I lived by myself. I was working alone. I desperately was wanting to come to Japan, but everything was still closed down, you know? So I had to wait. What's up? Hello, welcome in, Chris. How's it hanging? Okay, I don't think. Oh my gosh, I need to add all these earrings. I forgot to add these earrings. Wait a minute. I think I could add the Menfina's earring. Menfina's earring can go in here, I think. It's time. There's never going to be a lower 80 class again, so yeah, that's nice. Okay, the hatchling earring needs to go in here. The Paisa, donut earring, coffee shop. I think there was something else. The Great Serpent of Ringo. Where did I get this from? I'm like trying to remember, where did I get this ring from? Okay, whatever. But anyway, I mean, if you want to judge me, you can. If you want to judge me, you can. But I, personally, I have no qualms. It happened, and it happened. And you know what? It happened, and you know what? It just happened. Okay, so we gotta get rid of one of these. It's just hard. This is why I said, Yoshi P, I need, like, multiple glamour plates here, because I'm getting tired. Because I only have 20. I need more than 20, man. I need more than 20. This is getting annoying. But I think we need to get rid of one of these. Okay, well, which is the one that I probably wear the least? Hi, Ed. Welcome in. Hello, hello. They were more Victorian styled. Really? I feel like we have some Victorian styled. I mean, you have the Neo Ishgardian set. You have the set from, like, there's, like, so many dungeon sets, I feel like, that are oldie-timey-ish, maybe. Okay, you know what? We can get rid of this one. I don't really wear this one much anymore, so we can get rid of this one. So yeah, these are the same thing. It's just, well, which one do I want? Do I want this one? Okay, so this one's black. And then this one's white. So the dye channels are going to work different. Only looks good on female characters. Really? I mean, I do admit there are some things that don't look good. See, the thing is with men, though, I gotta admit, is that it can be trickier for men in game to have nice glams. But you just kind of have to work it. Oh, shit. Of course this cube pops when I'm in the middle of doing this. Okay, we're gonna have to do this after. But, like, sometimes you just have to work it with some of your glams, you know? Go a little bit more androgynous sometimes, you know? You just gotta work it for some of the glams. Because, like, a lot of you guys, all you have to wear is pants, 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 you know? They don't give you enough shorts. But you know what? Sometimes you gotta wear the shorts that you have available, you know? Drop the shorts, you gotta drop the normal pants, you know? Like, I mean, I think it looks good on both, but I can understand. Men need shorts. I mean, you can't show your balls in this game without mods. But yeah, sure, why not? You can't show your balls in this game without mods. But like, you know what? Yeah, you know, show a little bit more skin, you know? But sometimes in this game, they do sometimes do the men dirty because they'll have like a glamour set that'll be shorts on the girls, but then pants on the guys, you know? And then everyone's just like, let the men wear shorts. And it's funny though, because I think yes, but I also think if you're going to do that, you need to make a set that makes it so that both female and male characters can wear it. You know what I mean? Like, just make two versions of the set and then make it so that any gender can wear it, and then boom. Ah, man, nah, I do not feel like doing Crystal Tower. Somebody else left before me, so I won't get a penalty. Thank you for that, kind citizen. Okay, we're gonna organize glamour plates anyways. But I do think they do need to make things where the men are wearing more shorts in this game. I agree with that. Sometimes I'm just like, if you don't let those men wear some shorts already. Okay, let me see. Oh wait, no, this is the head. We're not gonna mess with the head. Okay, let me remove image. So let's see. You know, we'll go with this one first. Shorts are comfy and easy to wear. Shorts are comfy and easy to wear. I love shorts. I love wearing my shorts. They are nice and fun and comfy to wear. Okay, let's see here. You know what? I always did like this street handwear. The street handwear is nice. Ooh, these gloves are also nice. You know, this game has so many half gloves now that I think about it. Or like small gloves. There's so many armlets and gloves in this game. Do I want these? Let's see, how do these look? Oh, those don't look bad. Oh, I see now. You know what? I like how this looks, but I hate this bronze thing, though. The bronze looks ugly. I don't know if we can dye that, though. Let me see. Can we dye that part? Or nah? Let me see. Okay, we can dye this part. And this part. Ah, yes! We can dye the part! Yes! Thank God. Okay. Good. Then I'm gonna dye that like a black or something. Or white. Should I do black? Should I do white? Black. No. White. No. Black. No. Both. Okay, so of this part, which parts can we dye of this? Okay, so obviously dye one is... Ooh, it also dyes a chain. I do like that lighter pink. Wait, what does the metallic pink look like? Ooh, I like that look of the metallic pink there. I like that shimmer. That shimmer's nice. And then this part, we can dye the straps. I didn't even notice the... Ooh, I didn't notice the neck piece on here. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that neck piece. Okay, suit black dye. I don't know if that's a black enough black, though. What does this black look like? Ooh, I like this black better. Well, what does a gunmetal black look like? Ooh, that one gives a little bit of a sheen to it. Oh, which one's better? This one or this one? You know what? I think we're gonna dye it this one. This one's better. Okay. Next. I think we're gonna do the same thing here. And we're gonna dye these a metallic pink as well. And then I think I'll dye these also black. Yeah, I'm liking that. Okay, now you gotta do something with these pants. Why did I buy both of these? They're like the same thing, but they probably just have slightly different dye channels. Should have only bought one of them though. Oh, okay, let me see how this dies then. Let's see how this dies first. Oh, okay, I see. So this dies the whole thing. And then the dye too, I'm assuming, is the stripes. Okay, that makes sense. And I guess I'm assuming on the other ones, the dyes are slightly different. Let me see this one. Okay, yeah, I see. So this one only dyes the shorts. Okay, that makes sense. They have different dye channels, like I thought. Okay. I think then I want this to stay pink, and then let's see, dye channel number 2. How would it look like if it was black? Oh, I kind of like that. Let me see. Let's reflect it. I'm feeling it. Nicely, the shoes. So the shoes for this outfit are these. But I also like these. Should I go with the black ones or should we dye these ones? Or should I do black? Decisions. Yeah, this one. Yeah. Ooh, I think with this one you can also dye the I think with this one you can dye the boots. So is this what you want to be, a cat muscle mommy? I mean, what's wrong with being a cat muscle mommy? Okay, just what I saw. These, the dye 2 dyes the things, and then these dye the laces. Okay, so does this one dye the laces or no? I'm just wondering. I mean, it kind of feels nice to be one, I guess. I get lots of compliments. It feels nice for someone to send me a compliment to a character. You don't seem very muscle-like to me. I mean, me in real life, no, I'm not really muscle. But in this game, Hrothgars are naturally beefy, so there's not much I can do about it. Okay, so this one, and then this one dyes the soul. Okay, I see. So you know what? I think I'll have the souls for this one be white. And then I want to dye it like this. So pink shoes and then black laces. Yeah. Okay, now what to put on the head. You know, I didn't buy any of the headgear, I just realized. The headgear was like the pop star sort of headgear. No, the headgear I remember was like the little hats and stuff. And I was just like, I don't know if I like that. Let me see. Do I have any headgear that would probably work? Oh wait, I remember this one. This is like the headset. I do have... Okay, no, not that cap. I do... What do I have? Ah, it's so nice that they made... They opened up the hats though. Look, I can... It's the blobby king slime crown. Ooh, you know what? I think I'm still gonna go with the street cap. I think I'm still gonna go with the street cap. I look like a K-pop rapper. Okay. Make this metallic pink too. Wait, did they also put 2 dye channels on this one? Hey, what's the second dye channel for? Oh, it dyes the... Okay, then I'll dye this one black. Okay, yeah. 10... Yep. Yeah. I like this fit. Yeah. I like this fit. I'm gonna change this fit to my dancer. Change real quick. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Okay, we gotta do some more. Okay, if I join alliance raids again, they're not gonna make me do please don't make me do. Wait, no, I want my clusters though. Okay, so let's do a normal raid. Let's do a normal raid. But no, I'm not really a muscular person. In fact, my other characters, I used to view them being more on the softer side. More on the chubby side, like how I am. But, you know, being a muscle cat mommy isn't that bad. I mean, it's funny when people look at me and they're just like, oh my gosh, cats. But honestly, I love being Hrothgar girl. It's really fun. And I've gotten lots of... I've gotten compliments. How are you chubby and have a... Okay, I understand that that might seem like a paradox, but I have you know that for us chubby people, it is entirely possible, yes, to have a flat ass. Okay? It's flat, okay? There's nothing I can do about it. I wish that some of the weight on my stomach would go towards my ass, but it doesn't, okay? And I just have to deal with it, okay? You don't have to remind me. Someone's dying. Like, I shouldn't laugh about that. I shouldn't make a joke about someone's dying because someone could actually be dying. Okay, well, lucky for you, okay? You're a lucky duck then, but for some of us, we are, you know, flat back there. I do have big boobs, though. I am proud of my boobs, but unfortunately, I have no ass. Weird information. Sorry if that was too much for TMI, but no, unfortunately. I am proud of my boobs, though. So there's that. But yes, unfortunately, I am flat. I am flat in the back, okay? And you know what? There's nothing wrong with being flat in the back. Everybody. Exactly! There's nothing wrong with being flat in the back. Oh, where are we? Oh shit, I have to upgrade my grammar plate. You know what is one funny thing though, is that so many people sometimes complain about like the amount of modern glam that we get, and I don't think that but someone did crunch the numbers in this game, and we actually don't have, and actually the most amount of like type of like gear that we have in game is still like traditional gear, I guess, and not modern. It's just that a lot of the level 1 universal glam, the glam that you can wear for any class, that's what's really modern. I think people want more classic gear, but they want it to be unlocked because, like, we get it for so many dungeons. The booty can be sculpted with certain calisthenic exercises. You are right. If I really wanted to commit to it, I could get at least a sculpted booty. But yeah. But yeah, I don't know why people complain about there's like a lack of modern glam, because like there isn't. I just think that you guys aren't just... I'm like, if you're not wearing dungeon sets, you're missing out, because some dungeon sets look really nice. Like, there's a dungeon set that I wear for my, like, my healer clan, for example, because it's really pretty, I think. Like, there are some pretty outfits from dungeons, but I think because of the fact that they are locked with classes, people just, like, are like, eh. People complain about it, because they're like, well, I want to wear it on any class. I'm just like, I don't know what to tell you, man. I think people want more universal classic gear. I think that's what they want. They want more universal classic. And I think people are tired of the universal gear being modern. Level 60 dungeons. Yeah, there's like a levels... I think mine is level 80 though. I am not getting a BBL. Hell no. No. Absolutely not. But yeah, some dungeon sets are really nice. I like the dungeon for 6.1 in Endwalker, the 6.1 dungeon. The one the one from like what is it, Aladal's Legacy? So like the one that has like the fluffy stuff. I think that's cute. No, I'm not getting a BBL. Absolutely not. I might have a flat butt, but I absolutely will not get a BBL. Crypt Lurker gear does look nice. See, I'm more of a person who I love like the modern like universal gear. So like for me, I'm just like, eh, it's whatever. But there are some nice gear sets in game. Just gotta like go back to them. But or no, I'm sorry, I cannot. Like if you want to go out and get a BBL, live your life. You know, I can't tell you what to do. But I cannot. I'm not doing that. No way. Absolutely not. Plus, you gotta be careful who you go for that, because some people are out here getting BBLs and they look terrible. They look awful. Because when you get like butt implants, you know, I think it's important that you also have the legs to match. Like, you have to be careful with the butt implants because... Oh, we got another big ass guy. Well, aren't you lucky? No, I'm joking. Congratulations, Ted. That's his sensitivity over synthetics. I guess so. Like, it's just, you know, I just thought it would be nice to have, it would be nice to have a little bit of a butt, you know? Like, I can handle not having a big butt, right? I can handle not having a huge butt. It's just, damn, I have to get a flat butt? Like an inverse? I have to have an inverse? I have to have a frog butt? Like, that's what hurts. It's like, damn, okay. I wasn't asking for a lot. I was just asking for average. But you were like, the universe was like, nope, you're gonna get flat. I was like, okay. At least I have thick thighs. At least my thighs are thick. At least I have my thick thighs. You know what they say, thick thighs save lives, but... I don't know what else to call it, but it's like it's like inverse. Yeah, thick thighs save lives. Fuck you and particular. I guess so. I don't know. I mean, jokes aside though, I'm happy with my body, I think. As long as I'm healthy to a point, I can't really complain. You know, it could be worse. You know what I say? Like, it could be worse. So. I mean, I guess it could always be worse, but... Oh gosh. Okay, that's ice. Oh. Is this the last guy? Okay, this is, yes. Oh wait, we have to hide behind the ice. I think. I don't know when though. Okay, hide behind the ice, guys. Guys, the ice. Guys, the ice. The ice. Guys, no! What the? I hid behind the ice. What the fuck? I was behind that ice. Wasn't I? Base mindset. Stay healthy is the best side. Exactly. I have been losing weight thanks to my medicine now. Not like substantially, but like it's a healthy amount of weight being lost. Which I'm happy with. Working 12 night shifts. Ugh, the 12 night shifts. Wow, that's crazy. What job do you work? 12 night shifts sounds nuts. Wait, no, I did know a person who used to work 12 night shifts. They worked from, when did they work? They worked from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. I think they worked at a factory. At a jail SWAT team. Whoa! Well, kudos to you, man. I don't think I could do that sort of work. Let me... Oh wait, I forgot that I did get these ones. See, like, people complaining about lack of classic glam. The latest dungeon has this glam. Is this not classic? Is this not the old-timey fantasy gear you've been looking for? Like, and that's like legit, most of the dungeons in this game have classic gear. So I'm just like, I don't know. I'm confused why people complain, because I think it's more the universal gear that people have an issue with. Wait, no, I don't want to recruit members. Yeah, let's look. Please don't give me Crystal Tower. Ain't nobody want to do that shit. Jail got having a dismally dark sense of humor. I mean, it's definitely not an easy environment to work in. I could imagine that would be a very trying environment to work in, you know. Definitely not an easy one. You have to have a strong... You have to have nerves of steel, I think. You have to have nerves of steel. Okay, and then I got caster. What else do I have? I got striking, healing, and casting. Okay. Wait, who's striking again? Striking samurai. And then monk is also striking. Monk is also striking, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. And then healing. I wonder, would it replace my healing range right now? Let me see. Oh, it actually would. Okay, that's the only thing when it comes to every new expansion is updating all of your gear. And then, let's see. Here's my next summoner. I have to replace the ring. Black Mage, replace the ring. And then Pictomancer, replace the ring. There we go. I do not recommend for anyone else though. That's Sinker's for Methods, not for anyone else. Yeah, definitely wouldn't recommend that. Also, what did you do to cure social? So, what do you recommend to cure social anxiety? Oh, just work at a jail. Yeah, just go. Right now. Do it. Do it right now. Go. Yeah, it's fine. Honestly, I can feel you though. I mean, how did I get rid of my social anxiety? As someone who has social anxiety, I do a lot of work where I'm in front of people though, so I do think it's funny. Like, I work as an assistant teacher and I want to go into education, which is all about being in front of a class, which honestly is kind of unnerving sometimes if you think about it, because, you know, teenagers, children sometimes are not nice. Just sometimes aren't nice. Woohoo! Plain t-shirts too. Nice. Yeah, children sometimes are not nice. Social anxiety is second to getting shanked anxiety. Yeah. But yeah, that's like literally like, and then I was like, yeah, I'll do that. And then like, I also used to be subconscious about my voice. I still am, but I used to be subconscious about my voice. So what do I do to help that? I do ASMR. Because why not? I mean, that would definitely help you. If you have anxiety over your voice, what better thing to go into than streaming and doing ASMR? Oh. Shanked anxiety. Second to getting shanked. Wait, is that a thing? Or is that just generalized anxiety? Not just I know, not just ASMR. I've done not safe for work ASMR. Jail is like a building full of adult children. Like school, children are bigger and are far more able to harm you. Yeah. Though, about the harming part, some of these kids, especially teenagers, be wilding out there, though. Yeah. What are you saying what to? The jail or the not safe for work ASMR that I've done? But yes, I have done not safe for work ASMR. I haven't done it in a while though, because I've been busy and I have lost, I don't say I've lost motivation, I've lost like my juice. I've lost like the gumps. I'm rusty. I want to get back into it though. It was really fun to practice. It's a fun thing to have on your portfolio, I feel like, for voice acting. Really, they wild in Japanese. Oh, I'm not talking about Japanese high school. I'm talking about like American high school. I'm not joking. Like, if you've ever watched the news, some of these kids are starting to get physical with teachers. I'm not joking. It's really bad. It's like, you just like, I didn't sign up for that. True, widen in the scope. But for me, yes, I have done that stuff for ASMR, mostly on Reddit. I've posted to like Gone Wild Audio on Reddit, and then Gone Wild Audio Sapphic too. Those are most of the ones that I've done, but I haven't done any in like since last year, to be honest, because I've just been more busy. Kids these days have too little fear of consequences. Yeah. It's crazy. Mm. Yeah, some kids just be going crazy, and I'm just like, oh gosh. And they ain't pay. All I can say is that they ain't paying teachers enough. I got worried that she had an OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans. No, I did consider doing Fansly, but then I was just like, man, I've become very busy. I have considered doing it just for not safe for work ASMR though, like not for anything else. I don't do those nudes or anything like that. I'm a VTuber for a reason. One of the things I like being one of the reasons why I like being a VTuber is that I don't have to show my actual self. So don't expect anything like that. But no, I've considered doing it, but it's just the habit of managing it and stuff like that. Not like the 5-minute versions. Hey, I have recorded some longer ones. My ASMRs are actually like starting to be 10 minutes now. If you're talking about the safe for work ones, yeah. My not safe for work ones, those are usually 15 to 20 minutes. So the ones that I have recorded is usually 15 to 20 minutes. It's the ones that I usually do. Everyone's got cam. You're right. You're so right. It is terrible. And like I see it all the time when I'm on Twitter or especially TikTok. Everyone's just so gung happy to record, you know? And it really does make them terrified. Like people are like, why are these kids so scared to do something? I'm like, they're scared because everyone's recording these days and they're ready to post it on social media so they can get views and clicks. Clout is a hell of a drug. Clout is indeed a hell of a drug. It's a shame, really a shame. It's also the age of cringe. To be cringe is death. I know. I want that to die so badly. I really want that to die so badly, you know? I want you know, I wish that kids could be more out and open and not have to be afraid of being like embarrassed out of them. But you know what? That they also get that from like older people. I have seen older people make fun of kids for being so-called cringe. And I'm like, knock it off. You were like that the same way that when you were their age, okay? Knock it off. Knock it off, you know? So I'm just like, don't be making fun of the kids for doing cringy stuff. Because guess what? I used to do that cringy stuff too. And you know what? I was having fun, okay? I was having fun, you know? And that was the fun thing. That was the fun thing, you know? So, but yeah, you guys are right. I wish it wasn't like this I wish the world was slightly different for this generation. Especially as a teacher, you know, even in school I can feel it, and it's just a shame. It's like sucks though, because I try to get my kids to like do things too, and then you know they'll want to make fun of each other, and I'm like, knock it off. You need to understand, true adulthood is to embrace your. I have such extreme. I didn't fit in, so I became emo. Too much to be different. I know, yeah. But like I feel like they want to like fit in and with the trends, you know what I mean? Like I see so many kids talking about, okay, I gotta do this trend from the TikTok, and then you gotta do this trend and this trend and this trend and this trend, and I'm like, slow down, kid. Or like they're constantly needing approval, you know? Like, okay, so what are we wearing this summer? What are we doing this? What are we doing that? And I get it, you know, they want a sense of belonging, right? A sense of community. Because that's the thing. If you fit in with the trends, people approve of you and you get that sense of community, you know? But yeah, sometimes I'm just like, maybe they just need to wait till they get to be adults and then they'll understand that, you know, being what you are is true cringe. At least that's what I hope. Hopefully. I just feel bad when I see some kids be really, really worried. But yeah, especially because, like, as a teacher, you know, you just worry about the kids sometimes. That's what I say. Like, for me, ever since I've become a teacher, I think I've become way more understanding of teens and children. Um, and I think that's one thing I do worry about, especially with people my age and older, is that I feel like you know, I feel like I feel like some people are so misunderstanding of kids and they expect and it's true that it's the teenage thing, right? You want these kids to act like adults, but we are still treating them like a kid, and I'm like, no wonder they're confused, and I can definitely understand what they're going through because we were all teenagers once, you know? That's why I don't get why people can't have like some more empathy for children. I'm like, guys, you were a child once. I mean, surely you remember those times where you didn't know what you were doing. Oh, it's allowed. Kids definitely will need allowed to be cringe, of all people. I really wish that they would. But I also really wish that I could tell kids, you know, hey, it's okay to, like, not be perfect or whatever. You know, you're just a kid. Just like, they're just kids. Sometimes when I see what they expect of them, I'm just like, sometimes when I see what they expect of them, I'm just like, they're just kids, you know? The saying of Gen Z stare like no generation does anything. It's true. Either die enough or long enough to spend the limit. The Gen Z stare cracks me up because I understand what stare they're talking about, but I don't know if it's something that only Gen Z does. So, for example, like we are mentioning before, because of the things that Gen Z goes through, their social skills aren't exactly the best sometimes. There have been times where if I've asked my students, you know, oh, how are you doing today? Like, how are things? And they just stare at me. And I'm not asking in English, by the way. I mean, sometimes I do ask in English. And then they just stare at me, and I'm like, are you staring at me because you don't know how to answer or because you don't understand what I'm saying? So then I'll ask in Japanese, you know, like, oh, how have things been? And I'll still get the same stare. And I'm just like, okay. I think that's the Gen Z stare that they were talking about, because sometimes I think Gen Z struggles to have just basic social interactions, especially after COVID, because of the fact that, you know, lockdown affected a lot of kids' social development. So I think that's what people usually mean by the Gen Z stare. And, you know, I get it. You know, I understand. I feel like I was definitely me to be once, but it's kind of funny. I say it as like a funny thing. I don't mean it to be mean. I say it as like kind of a funny thing, you know. But like every single generation does do the stare though. As someone who's worked as like a cashier or in the service industry, boomers like to give you the stare sometimes. And I don't know if it's just because they're old and they're just like like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's because they're old or what, but like sometimes I'll be helping someone and I'm like, yeah, your total's gonna be this, and they just stare at me and I'm like, you good? Like, hello? Every gen's, yeah, I think maybe every gen's done it. It's been a thing, but like working in the service industry, like it's definitely been like a trying time. Especially if you were, and that's the thing, a lot of Gen Z are in the service industry now, so some people are calling it a Gen Z stare, and I'm just like, that's because some of you be going, some people lose all semblance of common sense when they go into a place and get services, because you're asking me to do something that you can't do. I'd stare too, especially if they say something stupid. I'm like, no, we can't do that, you know what I mean? I'm like, no, we can't do that, sir, ma'am, whatever. And they're just like, well, and I'm just like, well. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. We can't do that. Oh. Like, sorry, not sorry. We just can't do that. Oh, wait, I actually needed this for my Wondrous Trails. Yeah, I actually needed this for my Wondrous Trails, so nice. Okay, let's see. Who will I partner up with? I got choices, Regina Samurai, and I need to fix my climate. But yeah, when you work in a service, and that's what, honestly, like, I'm just like, I don't expect much from my barista at Starbucks. I just go in, order what I want, and then I get out and leave. I'm sorry, sir. Are you sorry? No. No. I'm not sorry, but unfortunately I have to say sorry because you guys think that when you come into a place of work and establishment, you can do whatever you want. Like, buddy, you were just buying a $5 coffee. That does not mean that you get to rule the entire world while you're here. Like, you do not get to rule the entire world while you're here just because. Like, I'm sorry, but not sorry. Well, honestly, I do not miss working retail. I remember my first college job, my first ever job was working on a college campus restaurant, and I hated it. They pretended. Yeah, I hated it. I worked in the back of the house, so I worked in the kitchen, right? So I wasn't like a server or anything like that. But gosh, damn, was it annoying. We would get like the weirdest requests sometimes, and I'm just like, do we seriously have to do that? And they're like, yeah. I remember one time, it was like late at night, we had some annoying person walk up to like the window to the kitchen, because that's how we would give out orders, is that we'd have a window in the kitchen, you know, like the expo area. And they walked up and they flapped the wings down in like the window, and they were like, these are cold! And they walked away. And I'm like, if you think you are getting a fresh, and keep in mind, it was like a half an hour until we were closed. And I'm like, if you think that you are getting a fresh thing of wings, you are wrong. We took that motherfucking thing and put it in the microwave. I'm like, you're not getting a fresh batch of wings. Yeah, we're 30 minutes till closing. We don't have any more wings down. We're not putting them down. Also, to the person that one time wandered in when it was like 10 minutes till closing and ordered 2 well-done steaks, fuck you. We were literally just cleaned the grill too. I'm like, why the fuck would you come in 10 minutes to close it and order 2 well-done steaks? 2 well-done steaks! I was like, oh man. I was like, okay. I knew that there were evil people, but like, that's... Oh man, that was so fucking annoying. I hated working that job because I always did the late shift. So I worked like from 6 p.m. to like 11 because 11 was when we closed. But I wouldn't get like, I honestly wouldn't get out of my, back to my dorm until like 1 a.m. most nights. And I'd just be so fucking tired. I was like, I'm tired of working in the service industry. Start closing. I mean, I don't know how to feel about a haircut because I feel like that industry is a little bit different and like maybe they want to make a little bit extra more money. But the restaurant biz is not like the restaurant, we were a college campus restaurant and we were technically like a franchise thing. But because we were on campus, we didn't get like tips or whatever. You know what I mean? Like we weren't, people didn't tip because we weren't tipped. We didn't have tipped wages or anything like that. So like service didn't get tipped or anything like that. So like somebody coming in like, oh, extra money is like, it's not extra money for us. I'm still getting paid the same whether or not you come in, you know what I mean? So I'm like, no, get the fuck out. But maybe for like a barber haircut it's different. I don't know. Because like maybe they want to make more money at that case. But like for me, I'd be like, ah, get out. Or like for a restaurant, I'd be like, no, get out. Get out. Go away. Please, please be in. I've definitely been at like a place past closing though, unfortunately, because sometimes hairdressers take too much people because they want to make money, and then before you know it, you there all day because the hairdresser want to take more people than they could like do because they want to make more money, and then I'm just like, really? I'm like, I really don't care that you wanted to make your money today, but like the fact I got here at 10 o'clock and I'm not leaving until like 4 p.m. is crazy. But yeah, so like I feel like the hairdresser industry is like different than the restaurant industry, but like every single person I've talked to who's worked at a restaurant can definitely say, do not fucking come in half an hour until closing. Don't. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Do not even think about it. Don't. I don't even order food, like I don't even order takeout. If I see a shop has like 30 minutes left on like, I don't know, Uber Eats or DoorDash, I don't even order from them. I don't even order takeout. Because I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do that to them, you know? I don't even do a takeout thing, man. I just completely, you know, ignore them. I'm like, nope, not today. You know? It's just kind of rude. It's just kind of rude. You know? Let them be. Let them be. Not today, Satan. Seriously, though. Gosh, I remember we had, like, Uber Eats at our place of work, but it wasn't Uber Eats. It was, like, this specific app called... This is, like, back in 2018 or whatever. So back then, there was an app called Tap and Go. Or Tapingo. I forgot what it's called. It got bought by, like, DoorDash. I think it got bought by, like, Grubhub or whatever later on. But it used to be specifically like for college campuses, and because like you would be able to hook up your meal plan to it so that you could use your meal plan for like, you know, I guess delivery or whatever. So we would also have to deal with like those orders coming in, and it was sucked because you would have like a busy ass Friday night, then you got annoying ass Tapingo orders coming in, like the fucking, you would hear the thing going and you're just like, ah! There's too many damn tickets! I was like, there's too many damn tickets. Too many damn tickets? It's like tickets, tickets, tickets. Ah! So yeah, that job was fun. My next service job after that was working in a movie theater. I worked as a cashier, and that was a pretty easy job. The only annoying thing though is that we were attached to a mall, and so the most annoying thing was dealing with children. Because kids would come in, and I worked during the summer, so they were like all out of school, right? Because it's summer vacation. And so kids would come in, right, without their parents. And then sometimes they wanted to go see a rated R movie, and I'm like, are you over 17? And they're like, no. And I'm like, well, then you can't see it without an adult. And they're like, what? And I'm like, I'm sorry, but unless you got an adult with you, you can't. I had like one dude come up, and he was pissed off because he's like, you told my children that they would be able to see this, and now we come here and we can't. And I'm like, well, yeah, because that's how it is. We also had like the mall that we went to also had like a youth supervision policy. So basically after time was it? After like I think 6 or 5 p.m. Anyone under 18 had to be with an adult that was specifically over 21, right? And so you would get like mad parents being like, why can't my daughter be here by herself? And I'm like, because of the youth supervision policy, sir. I'm sorry, okay? They're coming early to get the food. Well, I mean, it just depends on the day. Like, sometimes it'd be slow. I would think ours was, like, definitely slower, though, because, like, the place that I worked at is that if we did not have enough, like, money coming in, they would have to cut people. Like, I definitely got cut before, and that was annoying. I'd, like, be there, and they'd be like, sorry, we have to cut you. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, damn, I want to make my money, you know? I was only here for, like, 3 hours. But some of them were, it depends on how many people are in. Like when I went to the movie theaters here in Japan, it was like kind of funny because I went on like a discount day, though I wasn't able to get a discount because I forgot to sign up to be a rewards member. So I went for like a discount day and it was like, packed with people. And I was like, damn, there's a lot of people. But like the movies that I went to, there wasn't a lot of people in it. They were like all there to see another movie. And I was like, oh, okay. Don't get nachos at Japanese movie theaters, though. They suck. I really wanted to get... Oh, fuck. I forgot to get the thing. Oh, well. I was too busy talking. Don't get nachos at a Japanese movie theater if you ever go to a movie theater in Japan. They suck balls. I was like, damn, this sucks. The cheese is just bleh. Which is really a shame, because if there's one thing I love, it's movie theater nachos. Why do I feel hungry again? I already ate. Wait, I know why I feel hungry again. It's because that was my only meal, and so my body's hungry again naturally. And that was like 5 hours ago, and that was like 6 hours ago. Oh no. Oops. I might have been slightly dumb. I'm probably gonna have to order late night takeout now. I might be slightly dumb. Maybe just slightly. Or maybe more than slightly. I don't know. Slightly? What? Damn! I was just about to say yes, but now now I'm going to be annoyed. How dare you say that? How dare you say may slightly? Ah! Well, now I'm gonna act annoyed that you said that, even though I agree. Oh wait, guys, does anybody know what my... Oh my gosh. You know what, though? I don't think I'm gonna be streaming on my birthday. Oh, fuck. Do not tell me my... Oh, gosh. I'm experiencing lag. My birthday's next Monday. You know what was one thing that I found out late into my VTuber career? Was that VTubers' birthdays aren't their real birthdays, but I made my birthday my real birthday, and now that it's my real birthday, I don't know if I should change it or not. Because apparently a lot of VTubers, I guess what they do is that they make their birthday another different day, which makes sense. You know, they could spend their birthday then doing what they want instead of like spending it with like on streaming and stuff. But like I didn't have much to do on my birthday before, so I just made my birthday be my actual birthday because I was like, not like I have much else to do, you know? But now I don't know what to do. Happy early birthday. Thanks, it's on Monday. I don't think I'm gonna do a special this Monday. Yeah, it's this Monday, August 11th. I have the day off because it's a holiday, but like now I don't really know what to do, you know what I mean? I'm like, I already made my VTuber birthday my real birthday, but apparently doing that is like not usual. But now I'm just like, well, that's my real birthday, and I feel weird to change it now, you know? Aw, thank you, Normal Man. Welcome back. Thanks. Thank you for the nice warm welcome. But yeah, I don't know what to do, y'all. I guess people also don't share their real birthday online because of like doxing or whatever. Which I'm like, oh, I guess that's true. I don't know, but I've always shared my real birthday online. Like, I don't put my real name online, but I've always shared my birthday online. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much for the gift subs, Laser. Thank you, thank you. Aw, thank you for the nice early birthday gift. But yeah, I guess now I'm just kind of like, what to do. But you know what? I think I'm just gonna keep my birthday the birthday. If I can't do a birthday stream on my actual birthday, then it doesn't matter. But I'm gonna keep my birthday the actual birthday. Your name isn't Coco? Unfortunately, it is not. I wish it was. But no, that was something I had to find out mid like my VTuber career. To be fair, it's not like anybody. It's not. I didn't know people did that. I guess it was common knowledge, but I did not realize. I thought that was their real birthday. But then I guess I realized it made sense because I'm just like, well, who would want to spend their birthday streaming? Especially if you're a professional streamer, you do stuff for work, like especially like corporate VTubers and stuff. You know, I'm like, well, who would want to spend their birthday actually doing that? So, yeah. So yeah, I guess for me, that's the one thing I'm just so confused about when it came to birthdays. But I feel like it's too late now to change my birthday, so we're just gonna stay the way it is. I mean, I guess I could. I mean, it's not like anyone would stop me, but like, I don't know. Wait a minute, we don't have a healer. Wait, y'all, we need to go get another healer because we don't have one. And while this person is probably doing their best, like, we should probably get another healer. Should definitely get, like, another healer. You know? Just realized that one of our healers DC'd and I was just like, uh-oh. Probably get another one. Oh, see, our healer just died. This is why we need to get another healer, because our only healer now just died. Thank you for the other person for, like, raising our healer, but, like, we need to get another healer. Uh-oh. One of our dancers just died, too. Okay, so we definitely need to kick the other healer, so. A pole bar. Wow, at least you can do a pole bar. I cannot lift myself up to a pole bar. I absolutely cannot do that. No, thank you. Not for me. kudos to you. Though, to be honest, I am kind of... Honestly, I should exercise more. I told myself I should, like, join a gym or something, but, like, can't motivate myself enough. I used to, like, use a gym that was, like, in my apartment back when I lived in the US. Or, yeah, guys, we need to get a healer after this. So make sure y'all pull, because we can't keep doing this. But I should exercise more. Important. Lies, don't listen to her. Ew, no, we need healers. As someone who's a healer main, healers are important. Let's say that. Why did these things go all the way over there for? There. Healers are important. Though there have been people who do know healer runs. Oh, I do remember when people back were protesting, I think. Hi, thank you for the sub on YouTube. I do remember back when people were like protesting like early Dawn Trail about the lack of healers needed. People are like, the fact that you could do something with no healers is ridiculous. And I'm like, y'all, it's really not that big of a deal. Can you do something without healers? Yes. You can also do something without tanks and DPS. It's just significantly harder. It's significantly harder and it takes a lot of time and nobody wants to do that. So that's why you probably should take a healer with you, because... How the fuck did I die? Well... I don't even know how I died. And we all dying. We all dying here. Running in the yard? That is so fucking funny to me. That is fucking funny to me. Just going ridiculous, doing whatever. That is funny. That's hilarious. Honestly though, hey, at least you're getting your cardio. Like, at least you're getting your cardio. Shoot. You gotta get it somehow. See, that's the thing though. Every time I went to the gym, I just did cardio because I hated doing weights or anything else. But yeah, definitely do your cardio, guys. It's important. Damn, y'all couldn't wait till we get a healer? How rude. Oh well. Weights are hard without a gym buddy. Oh really? Interesting. I know people have gym buddies, but I did not know that, that was the point. Yeah, just kidding. Random cops. Japanese cops don't have guns. I mean, they might not have guns, but don't commit crimes. Don't commit crimes here because they ain't afraid to lock you up over here. The thing is that they have like a 99% like conviction rate, and that is because they will literally hound you and put you in undesirable conditions until you confess to the crime, even if you aren't guilty. If I were you, I would try to ignore getting arrested, even in the slightest. Because they do not play over here, man. They will, like, literally... They have no problem with, like, false confessions and shit like that. Oh, no! Help! Somebody help! We're stuck. Okay. Okay, but yeah, don't mess with the system up here. I hear people be doing stuff, and I'm just like, if you want to test it. Also, I need to not do anything that gets me in trouble because they have no problem deporting people. Shoot, I don't want to go back to the US. So I'm just like, I need to be sure I'm on my best behavior because I don't want to go back to the US. Oops, sorry, that was me yawning. I took a nap before stream, but I still feel sleepy. Honestly, I've been sleepy all over together, but I still feel sleepy. Yeah, I just don't want to come back. I like living here. I like being able to afford stuff and, you know, not needing a car to go anywhere. I liked not needing a car and the ease of living and the fact that I can go traveling even without, you know. Oh, whether or not they get popular, just have to see, I guess. Sleepy sheepy. Even though I took a nap before stream. I took a nap before stream, but I still feel sleepy. Oh, I guess we never got a... Oh wait, we looked for a healer, but we never got another. So I guess that's why the person decided to pull. Oh, I guess that's fair enough. Never got another healer. But shout out to that healer. That healer definitely gets a commendation for solo healer. Oh yeah. I don't think anybody feels like comfortable after nap. I don't think anyone feels less tired after napping. But at the same time, you still take the nap because it's like, why not? Oh wait, I need to fix my portrait. I can't do a 20-minute nap. That assumes that I can fall asleep in 20 minutes. I cannot fall asleep in 20 minutes. No way. I can't do that. Any longer and you risk being groggy. Well, I can't fall asleep in 20 minutes, though. Well, no, a 20-minute nap implies that you can fall asleep in less than 5 minutes. That implies that you can fall asleep as soon as you hit the pillow. And that is not the case for me. Even if I am a sleepy McSheepy, even if I am tired, I cannot fall asleep fast. Skill issue? Well, I'm sorry, but it's a skill issue that I've had since birth. Okay? Oh, of course, you partnered up with the person who's... I take micro naps? You can y'all be microdosing naps? Oh, you can sleep anywhere. Yeah, I'm jealous of you. Because that is definitely not the case for me. I wish that I could sleep anywhere. I never fixed it? I never fixed it because, like, I don't know. I mean, I could do a sleep study, I guess. But, like, when I was younger and I told my mom I had problems sleeping, she would just say, oh, please, you're fine. Just close your eyes and you'll be fine. And I'm like, well, that doesn't work, but okay. So my mom would be like, well, no. I mean, I guess I could definitely look into it now, but... wish that I could fall asleep nice. I am a night owl. I feel like, I don't know if it's a bitch. Just do what I did and not sleep at all in college so your body forces you to sleep. No, that's terrible. Insomnia is terrible, yeah. I have really bad insomnia. But I don't know if I should go. The only time I was able to get nice sleep was when I was taking this ADHD medication, but it was a problem because I would take the medication. But it was a problem though, because like I would take the medication and then I would get like super sleepy during work, and I was like, well, this is good. So I had to stop taking it because I was like, I don't want to get super sleepy during work. But gosh, when I did take that medication, I was able to sleep. So I'm less like, is this a sleep medication or is this an ADHD medication? But yeah, I've definitely fallen asleep at work before though. Like especially if it's on desk warming. I did that yesterday. I fell asleep at my desk and I was just like, oh dear lord. It was really funny because a student came by because I had a tutoring thing with a student. And they came by and they were like, Koko sensei, huh? And I was like, oh, I'm awake. I'm here. Sorry. I literally was asleep. I didn't even know what time it was. I was like, what time did I fall asleep? I missed my usual lunchtime. I usually eat lunch around 12 o'clock. It was like 2 o'clock. I was like, damn, I'm eating a late lunch today. To be fair, I didn't really have anything to do, so. Well, now I'm gonna keep yawning throughout the stream, so I'm sorry to anyone who like yawns after me now. Sleeping through classes. That's a long table nap. I know. I was just like, I'm surprised I was able to sleep that long. Sleeping through class was peak. Don't sleep in class. Honestly, when I was in college, I would leave class early to like go take a nap. I would leave class early to go take a nap. Like I'm not napping in class. I'm gonna go back to my dorm. I went back to my dorm and took a nap. To be fair, it was just the intro to philosophy class. Like, it wasn't an important class. It was just intro to philosophy that, you know, I was just taking because I needed the credit. But, yeah, I definitely used to skip class to sleep. But then I tried not to skip class because in my mind, I was just like, I am paying for this shit. So I was just like, I don't want to always skip class. Because, you know, I'm paying for the shit. At that point, it's like, it's my money I'm wasting, so. Can't stop yawning, oh my god. If I'm making anybody else yawn, I apologize. Sleep stream? Nah, I don't get those streams. I know people do them when they do like subathons or whatever, so they can stay live, I guess, but I always got confused by those. Like I would click on them being like, oh, this person's streaming, and it's like, no, they're not streaming. They just have their thing like dead. And then they have like something playing, and then they have like an old VOD playing on the screen or something. It's soothing. It's soothing, my yawns. Oh, that's nice to hear, I guess. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody is getting hit like crazy. Uh-oh. Are y'all dying like crazy today? Okay, so the trick is that we all should attack one of these at the same time. So that we can defeat them easier. Uh-oh. Well, we have a lot of people dying, so we're not gonna chat. Make Koko's asleep midstream. No, I'm not falling asleep. Uh-oh. Can we pass this DPS check? I don't know if we can pass this DPS check, because a lot of people here are dying. R.I.P. this healer. This poor healer. Oh, I died. Oh no! Oh, well that goes. Bro, healer LV3! Healer LV3! Wait, no, that's a new healer. Wait, do they know? Oh wait, no. Uh-oh. I think we're still gonna die though. Oh! Uh-oh. Bro, we just barely made that. We barely made that. Damn. I haven't slept today, so maybe you're yawning. I don't know, maybe so, yeah.
This is so much fun. Let's play some more.
I tried to Phoenix down. Apparently you can't. No, we can't use our Phoenix downs here. That's boring. I guess you can only use them in like deep dungeons or field operations. Oh, that's boring. They finally made field operations, and that's like this now. We're fun. I mean, no, they made Phoenix down like stackable now. It's like that's annoying. I remember when I was playing through Shadowbring. You know, one thing I do regret though. Back when I was streaming my Final Fantasy XIV playthroughs, I did not I didn't save my VODs. I know the music for this one's fun. A lot of people say it's annoying, but I like it. I have it saved to my Spotify too. What was I saying? But no, one thing I regret is I didn't save any of the VODs back when I was doing my Final Fantasy XIV playthroughs. I got lazy and I did not save any of my VODs. They're all gone to the void now. This was like back in 2022. This is like back in like 2020. This is back 2021. 2021, yeah. But I regret it. I didn't save any of my VODs. It's a shame. Especially because it was my first time going through things. I should have saved them. Ooh, let's see. Oh wait, it's midnight, so it like oh, I forgot it's midnight, so the thing reset. Sure, let's do high. Wait, no, we need to do PvP. We gotta do PvP. I wait till midnight to do my PvP because that's when I get lots of people on here. You ever diet? No, I do not. That doesn't work for me, I found, so I just don't. I don't. It never really works for me, what I found. I mean, the thing is, I guess if it counts as a diet, it's that like I'll eat more vegetables, or I'll like make my portion. For me, because like I'm diagnosed with diabetes, so when it came to adjusting my diet, it was really just eating more vegetables, less sweets, and smaller portion sizes. Was the thing for me. But I don't do diets. No, I don't do any of the diets. They just seem so like, I don't know. I don't know if it really works that much. I mean, there's the paleo diet, there's the keto diet, there's the people who do the caveman diet. There's all these sort of diets out there. Oh, thanks for this stuff. There's all these sorts of diets out there, whatever, but like they just don't seem to work. No sweets? I die. Oh, I still eat sweets. I just eat less than what I used to. I used to eat sweets like almost every single day. You know, like in an unhealthy way. I don't eat sweets every single day now. But I do eat sweets. I just, you know, moderation, right? That's what I was always told when I went to a nutritionist too. Is that it was always in moderation. So that's the important thing. So it's not like I didn't have any sweets. I just did better moderation. Let's see. Can we get this red? Alright. PvP time, mother fluff. Oh shit, I went as dancer? I meant to go as... Uh-oh. I haven't played as dancer in forever for PvP. Damn it, they got it. I haven't played dance PvP as dancer in forever, so I do not really remember shit. Uh-oh. Do I have all of my actions? Okay, no. Okay, I think I do. Man, I have not played PvP with this one in like forever. Okay, who's in the lead? Blue's in the lead. Okay. By the way, we can't see the most recent fist message over your hair. It's partly covered. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I always make my model so big. Alright, give me 1 second. Make it a bit shrinkier. I made my avatar on the bigger side, so let me shrink myself. There you go. Oh, dear Lord, I'm not paying attention. Just too thick? No, I'm just too big. Alright, we did it! Yay, Loisimos! Take that, Yellow! I don't know why you getting on. I don't know why Yellow's getting on us for. You should be really getting over on Blue. Oh, it's because like we're kind of tight. Oh, I died. Someone in the chat just said I hate life. Someone in the party is just like I hate life. Assistance. Okay, well you guys, I'll go over there. I'm going to make sure that we get this one, and then I'll join you. Man, I love this glamour. It looks so cool. Join y'all over there in a bit. Just to make sure that we get this one, you know. Oh, okay, see, there we go. We already claimed it. Hey. Honestly, I don't blame the guy. PvP sometimes is terrible because this is the mode that gets a daily roulette, so lots of times people usually just join for the rewards and not because they actually want to do PvP, and yeah, it's understandable. Me, I'm more ambivalent on PvP. I try my best. Don't get me wrong. I try my best. I just, you know. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, we gotta keep this one, boys. Keep this big red one. Come on, we gotta get this big one. Defend this with your life! Almost there. Got it! Alright, ambivalent. Doesn't ambivalent usually mean like you're neutral on it? Like it doesn't make you feel any particular way? Or am I using ambivalent wrong? You're pronouncing it. Am I pronouncing it wrong? YouTube's recommend me your streams. Oh, thank you. I'm guessing so you're not a bot, Sasuke? I hope not. Sorry. It's just you put in so many other people that I just screamed bot message. So I hope you're not a bot. But thank you for stopping by. You're pronouncing it wrong. I'm pronouncing it wrong? What do you mean? Is that not how you pronounce that word? No, you're lying to me. You're lying. No, you're lying. You're lying. You gotta be lying. It's fake. Also, I think that's a bot. Is that a bot? No. No, is that a bot? Are you a bot, Sasuke 1011002? Oh. That makes me sad. Yes. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I gotta get. Oh, wait, give me 1 second. Okay, we have to wait till after this PvP match. Okay, well, we gotta wait till after this PvP match because I gotta lock in for this match and then I'll deal with them later. I gotta lock in for this match. All right, where are we dropping? A big one. Look, I'm doing my best here, but I'm still dying. Ambivalent. Ambivalent? I feel like that's wrong. Are you sure? You just said ambivalent. No, I said ambivalent. Okay, well, I meant ambivalent, not ambivalent. Did I say ambivalent? Wait, so they're not both correct? I thought it was just a matter of pronunciation, but they're not both correct? Like data and data? Like data and data are both right. Is this not like that? This is not like data and data. There's not two pronunciations that are okay. Nope. I'm adding a silly extra Y. Oh. Oh. I see. Well. S is a trap. Well, where else are we gonna go? Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna have to give the STL then, because... Another! Run, bitches, run! Run, bitches! They can keep fighting over that S in the middle. Yay! Okay, but that's like all where everybody is right now. So should we just wait for like another thing to like spawn or what here? Oh, I died. Oh, I died. Okay. Your voice has a certain voice crack to it. My voice does crack sometimes when I get excited. My voice goes high. Yes, it does. Aw, thank you. Sweet. But nah, my voice definitely cracks sometimes. You know when's the funniest stuff? It happens all the time when I'm teaching and I... the kids notice it too and they're like, the hell? My kids notice it happening and they're just like... Well, congratulations, Yellow. You won. Bet you get a few laughs. I do. They like laugh. I'm just like, it's okay. That's the thing when you're a teacher is that you kind of have to take that sort of stuff in stride anyway, because like kids are definitely gonna laugh at you. Kids are definitely gonna laugh at you. You just kind of have to like take it in stride and be like, haha. But yeah, people have definitely picked up on my voice crack sometimes. And they're like, that's interesting. And I'm like, I don't know. I've like always done it, I think, to be honest. Okay, what was I about to look for? Yeah, I was about to look up on you. Well, is Universe Alice even active? I don't know if this is active right now. Dude, I couldn't. They'd maul me alive. Oh, but yeah, you get used to it. I mean, that's like one of the things about being like students would point out insecurities I didn't even know I had. I mean, I work in Japan, so like I don't think these kids know enough to like point out my insecurities in English, so I understand. But like, it is kind of one of those things that you kind of do just have to like take in stride. Um, It is one of those things you just like kind of have to take in stride and be like, okay. But at the end of the day, they're just kids, and you know they laugh at so many different things. You know, they laugh at everything and anything and everything. You know, so you just take it in stride. You'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. Oh, Oh shit, I gotta sign in. I want to check out the market board prices across the data center. Because I want to buy the new crafting gear, but like... I feel like I can get it cheaper off of Primal. You're not the lecturing type? Crack the ruler with an iron fist? Not really. I mean, I'm just an assistant teacher, so I technically can't really do any discipline or anything like that. Like, I don't really do discipline or anything like that. I do ask them to, you know, listen and be quiet. And usually the other teacher is the one that, like, tells them to, like, straighten up. Oh my god, I forgot my fucking password. Dude, I forgot my password. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, here we go. But no, I mean, I just want them to listen, you know? Like, if I'm speaking, like, if I'm just, you know, speaking to them and stuff, I would like them to listen and be like, hey, listen up now. Other than that, I would say I'm a pretty chill teacher. I would say that I'm a pretty chill teacher. I just want you guys to listen to me while I'm teaching so that you guys can understand. It was... Aw, thanks. It was just, like, really annoying, I think, because I would be like, you know, hey, we're gonna do this. I remember I would, like, be talking in Japanese, and, like, some kids are talking in, like, English, and, like, some kids are gonna, like, zoom out and, like, not listen. And, like, I don't get mad at that because I'm like, hey, if you want to zone out, that's whatever. It's just it would be annoying because I would be talking and they talk. That's my biggest issue that I have with kids, is that if I'm talking and you're talking, that's where I'm gonna have a problem. Because I'm like, hey, knock it off. I am talking here. If you're not gonna listen, that's a different story, but, like, you're not gonna derail class and rewrite class, right? So I would tell them, I'm like, listen up. And one kid be like, but I just don't understand English. And I'm like, well, I mean, okay. That doesn't mean you can talk while I'm talking, though. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, okay, I'm sorry that you can't understand what I'm saying, but that doesn't mean you could just talk while I'm talking here. Like... She's super strict. I'm not. I can't really be strict. Okay, what are these things even called? What's the new crafting guild called, first of all? I'm not. I promise you I'm not super strict. Crested, that's what it's called. Crested. Also, kids are liars and we're still gonna say adults. I mean, I know, like, and, like, I know that they're just lying. I just get annoyed because I'm just like, I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm just asking you to respect me as a teacher, you know? Like, respect me as a teacher, okay? Okay. That's all I'm asking, is that you guys just respect me and my time, you know? I just want me and my time to be respected. Okay, let's see. The cheapest is over on Ultros. Ooh, the cheapest right now is over on Ultros. That's so crazy. And the most expensive right now is on Hyperion. And look at that cost difference. Wait, I can't travel right now, though. Okay, we're gonna go hop on over to Ultros then. You whenever confronted. I mean, if you don't understand what I'm saying, I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna get mad at them because I understand English is a hard language. But, like, I am gonna be annoyed if you're disrespecting me in class by talking when I'm talking. And if I have to constantly tell you, hey, stop talking, stop talking, stop talking, then, you know, there will be some sort of an issue here, you know? If you, especially because I'm just like, you're not doing it to other teachers. So just because I'm, you know, the ALT here and I'm more fun doesn't mean you get to do that to me. What the fuck? I thought I came over here on Ultros. Well, that was a lot. Well, this must be old data, though. Must be old data then, I guess. I'm just gonna wait till it comes back for sure. Is your character a hot wolf girl or am I tweaking? She's a hot cat girl, actually. I'm a Roth girl. So not wolf, cat based. Alright. I think I'm gonna have to wait till that one tool that usually updates with all the prices around the world. It seems out of commission right now, but we should just come back for me. Oh well. Well, let's see, what can we do? Oh, we can do an alliance raid again. I'm getting hungry though. I'm getting hungry though. I want food. I like the half-lidded. It's very motherly. Aw, thank you. I wanted to go with something calm. Also, go eat. I know. The thing is, though, I've been eating a little bit too much takeout lately because I haven't gone grocery shopping. So I think all I have to eat is takeout. I don't know if I have much to eat. But I just started, but I don't feel like ending stream now. We'll do one more duty. We'll do one more duty roulette and then I'll end stream. We'll just do one more duty roulette and then I'll go end stream. I'll go get something to eat after this roulette. Besides, now that it's actually... Oh, I need to also run treasure maps. The training gym bench. Ooh, I need to run treasure maps. Oh, I know. Oh, wait, I also need to run treasure maps. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow during the day. I'll see if anyone's around to run treasure maps since they just dropped a bunch. I wonder how much is that new Yon mount? Yeah. Vegetable. This is all the Barden. How much is the Yon horn going for? Oh, 70 million! That is expensive. Whatever this one is, it's not going for much. Oh wait, I think that's the one that dropped. Ooh, that's expensive. Do you score all the E-boys with the E-boys? Nah. No, not really. Not that I'm really interested anyway. Oh, this was a torch people were talking about. I can't believe that much for a torch. I should buy one of these mounts. I mean, I can afford it after all. Fiddle throne. Ooh, that one sounds nice. I mean, I can't afford it. Why not? Hmm. But for some odd reason, I don't know. Oh, I'll buy this one though. It's only 1,000,000. Well, that one's still expensive. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, that one's expensive. Regal. That one was that really ugly one. Quack quack. I don't even remember what that one was. Still expensive. Hmm. Oh, we have all these parasols. They're so cute. Oh wait, these ones actually aren't that expensive. I'll buy the parasols then. Let's see. What about this one? Are these still expensive? See, there's so many emotes that I haven't gotten yet, actually. I'm like, where do you even get these emotes? I don't know. They're all emotes. Ooh, this one looks nice. Do I want to pay that much? Ah, whatever. I have the money for it. Okay, no way am I paying that much for that. All right, I'll just use this stuff here. I have all this eyewear that I don't really use though. Didn't really know they had all these emotes. I have this one. Pose of the Unbound. Massage action. Oh, I remember that one. Cute emoji. Cheese. That one was cute. Okay, so Shiver was this one. That one was Study. Then what was the one that I had that was Guard? I can't find the Guard one. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's that one. Okay, I'll just do one more roulette and then I will eat something. So I don't really have anything. Some ramen would be nice. At times like this, that late night ramen sounds delicious. More ramen places should be open past midnight. I mean, who doesn't want delicious ramen? Late at night. I mean, maybe I'm the weird person for wanting that. Still. Midnight ramen. I know, right? It's a vibe. Excuse me. I think though that because it's midnight, the closest ramen. Oops, indeed, my bad. I think though since it's night, the closest ramen I'll have to get is just simply, cup ramen. Mambo, omatsuri, mambo, dobu dobu, yuda yuda, omatsuri, mambo. Ugh, though it looks like this is gonna take a long time though. Okay. I know I said I would end stream after one more duty, but it seems like it's gonna take a long time for us to even get in here. So, with that being said, I think I'll just end up ending stream here tonight. So, everybody, thank you so much for stopping by stream today. I hope that you guys thank you so much for spending time with me. I really do appreciate it. It's finally good to be back to streaming. So yeah, thank you so much time for spending time with me. I'll be streaming again at 10 p.m. tomorrow. I know that I said that I didn't have any specific plans for streams, or we're just gonna do our usual times or whatever. But maybe we'll do ASMR tomorrow. Might as well. We haven't done one in a while, so. We haven't done one. No problem. Thank you guys so much for coming by. So probably we'll do ASMR. We'll see. I'll announce it tomorrow. But yeah, I hope you guys all have a lovely rest of your day, weekend. I know that I'm excited. So yeah. All right. So as always, stay classy, and I will see you guys in your dreams. Bye bye.